Hey everybody, Jam Creates here, doing another video, going back to something I haven't done in a while. This is a It Came From ComiXology, okay. I hope you guys like my ridiculousness, because that's just kind of who I am. I like to be silly, it is what it is. So what I'm doing here is, sometimes, well, I shouldn't say sometimes, I've done one of these, so there really is no precedent set for, for exactly what this It Came From ComiXology is. But basically, what this is just me messing around with ComiXology, and yes, hello Beans, look who's here, my boy. Hey buddy. Hi Bubba. Okay, can I do my video now, bud? Okay, so, I discovered, if you're a member of ComiXology Unlimited, you know that you get some stuff, that you can just access for free. Just for, well, for free, with your membership. And I was really intrigued when I noticed that, Executive Assistant Iris, Volume 5, was available on ComiXology Unlimited. It was something I had been interested in checking out. I had seen your boy Zach do a review of it when it first came out, and also I have had some interactions and just seen the writer, Blake Northcutt, on Twitter, and she's a lot of fun. She's cool. She's super cool. She's really nice. She doesn't call people names on Twitter. She doesn't call her fans monsters or anything else. She doesn't shame them for liking a comic book about a beautiful woman who kills people. No, she just does her thing, and it's cool. She promotes her book, and she has a good time. So anyway, there's a couple of different covers for issue 1 here. And the interesting thing is, you can get issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now on ComiXology Unlimited. You can't get issue 5, which is the final issue, so just be aware, if you are going to do what I did, which is read all 4 issues, you're not going to be able to finish the story yet. I don't know if issue 5 has come out yet. I haven't seen it anywhere. I was looking for it. I was just going to buy it because I read the first 4 issues and I was so into it that I was just going to go on ComiXology and just buy the 5th issue immediately after I finished reading issue 4. And I didn't see it on there. I wanted to buy it. I was ready to give them my money. And there was no way for me to do it. So I don't know, maybe the issue hasn't even come out yet. I probably should have checked into that before doing this video, but again, that is the level of professionalism that you can come to expect from Jam Creates. So anyway, the whole thing starts off with this, like, rock star. Somebody makes an attempt on the guy's life, and Iris jumps in and she saves him. And it turns out, she's an executive assistant, and this other security company decides to they want to hire her because this client wants her. Really interesting thing, and I didn't actually plan this. My previous It Came From ComiXology was the Fathom Omnibus. Interestingly enough, they actually make reference to Fathom in this. If you look down here, they talk about the blue technology and the attack in Sydney and San Diego from Fathom Volume 6. So, interestingly enough, I didn't even realize that these worlds are all connected, because this is Aspen Comics, Fathom is by Aspen Comics, and I didn't even realize that the two were going to be connected. And you know what I totally forgot to do? And I am ashamed, and I will forever beg your forgiveness. I didn't do the credits. Blake Northcutt wrote the story. Donnie Tran did the pencils and digital inks. Omi Remalate Jr. and Luis Guerrero did colors. James Reed was the letterer, and then yada yada yada. So anyway, the art's actually pretty good. The colors are definitely. It's funny. There's nothing. I mean, it sounds terrible to say, but there's nothing that like jumps out at you and says like, "Oh my god, I need to see this." Like the art is amazing. This is amazing. Like the art is good. There's nothing wrong with it. And in fact, I feel like the art actually gets better as the series goes on. The story, however, is really good. The story is absolutely fantastic. Now, again, I'm not knocking the art. The art's good. The story is absolutely fantastic. I didn't mean to do that. So anyway, freaking ComiXology. Sometimes, no, you can see some of the other things I've been reading. She gets teamed up with, she gets hired by the company. They really kind of put a leash on her. They give her someone like a sidekick, and it turns out that actually, like, the sidekick, well, there's twists and turns. I probably shouldn't give away too much because there's no reason. If you're a ComiXology Unlimited member, you can read the entire thing 100%, issue 1 through 4 at least, and just plow right through them. I did. I mean, I really enjoyed the story. What this makes me think when I read this, honestly, after I was done reading it, was I really would love to see, I would love to see Blake Northcutt do either a James Bond story, perhaps. I'd love to see her do like a James Bond story, or maybe even something original, but a spy story. She definitely has the chops to do it. When you read through this story, you're going to see there is all sorts of twists and turns, all sorts of who can you trust, who can you not trust, who's going to stab who in the back, all these different things. Who are these people? All this other stuff. Like, there's really, I mean, there's a lot, and it's definitely some good stuff. And like the plot really, it goes back and forth. There's lots of twists and turns, and I do think like I said, I do think the art gets better actually as the series goes on, and really like the twists and turns of the plot are really what make it. It is truly a spy, it's an espionage thriller for sure. It's an espionage thriller, absolutely. And I would definitely recommend it. And I definitely would recommend that Blake Northcutt do some sort of espionage thriller on her own, whether it be crowdfunded or maybe through another, whether it's through Aspen or another publisher. She's a talented writer. She is a very talented writer, and if she could team up with another really good artist, and do an original property, I think she could herself have a really successful crowdfunded book, because she can write a hell of a story. She can definitely write a good story, and I think if between her writing, if she teams up with a great artist to do an original property, especially if it's some sort of a spy theme, that would be fantastic. I would be down for that in a heartbeat. Again, so as far as the book itself goes, it is assassins it's espionage, there's twists and turns, there's betrayals, there's mysteries, there's action, adventure, all sorts of stuff, like really like different locales. It really is, it's a fantastic, it really is a good job. Like I can't say enough. I didn't know what to expect going in, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I would absolutely recommend it. If you like things like La Femme Nikita, I don't know about the new one. I never watched the new one with Maggie Q. I'm talking about the original one with Peter Wilson. If you like things like La Femme Nikita, I know people are going to call me out on saying that's the original. I know the original was the movie, but I'm talking about the TV show. Whatever. But if you like things like that, or, you know, any kind of spy thrillers, James Bond, anything like that, like, you're going to enjoy this. It's definitely an enjoyable ride. And I can't wait to see how it actually finishes. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will hit the hit the bell for notifications, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will talk to you guys soon. Cool. Interesting explosion noise. All right. Peace out.